Okay. All right, everybody. We're gonna watch a developer diary on. Ignore the weeb stuff. Ignore it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. You don't need to look at it. Just know. Just know that there's a developer diary from Owlcat Games on the upcoming game Pathfinder, not Kingmaker, but Wrath of the Righteous, and we're gonna watch it. And I'm gonna give you my reaction to it, and let's see what's going on. All right, cool. Hopefully it's not too loud. Actually, we can bring it down a bit. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Hello, my name is Alexander Michelin.
Boy, you got a good ass mustache.
For Locust Games, and we are here to talk about Mythics in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous.
Mythics
is an enormous pillar for this game. It changes the way
Mythic
you
abilities.
play your hero throughout the game and
Mythic
gives you
feats.
an enormous amount of choices, both mechanical and story-wise. And it also ties into the Crusade. You will be leading an armies to vanquish demon forces.
Since this game is actually 10 minutes right now, I'm gonna try to chip down things that I've really noticed that I really want to see. So we're gonna go back a little bit.
Amount of choices, both mechanical.
Okay.
And
whatever that is, that's related to story.
It also ties into the Crusade.
Crusade armies.
You will be leading an armies to vanquish.
I'll just let it fly.
And Mythic allow you to choose which forces you will be leading into the battle. It started quite long ago when we were thinking what we will do next after Pathfinder Kingmaker. We were playing several adventures, and we were playing at the tabletop Wrath of the Righteous, of course. And Mythics caught our attention. It's like a super class for a character. For example, take an Archmage. It's a very powerful mage that wade into the battlefield, starts throwing spells, everybody dying, burning. And when we talked about that, afterwards, idea came to us, what if we will take this another step forward? Like, what is the most powerful mage or the lich? Powerful necromancer that go into the battle with hordes of undeads beating their command. But we talked about Lich, who is a powerful mage. But what will happen if I am playing, say, a fighter or a rogue? It's not just a prestige class. It's a bigger feature that ties to any class you can be playing. If you're playing fighter, you will be gaining abilities tied to the undeath that helps you fight enemies. When Lich travels, he can travel with his ordinary companions, but he also can find fallen heroes that could be risen and join to his brigade of undead creatures. And of course, it's
some
not
deep necromancy.
Only about spells, abilities, mechanics. It's also about a story. As we go into the dark magic more and more, some of the companions start to argue about our decisions and probably will even leave our side because they just cannot stand our decisions.
I'm trying not to read it. I'm trying not to read it.
Our magic and our undead minions.
Not gonna read it.
So the Lich was a first idea, but who else will be fighting the demons? What other choices player will have? The most obvious one is Angel. Angels are great at fighting demons, and angels are just a logical way for, say, a paladin or some cleric to go into. This mythic is all about two things.
Is that color spray?
Actually. First one is supporting, helping everybody around you on grand scale, gaining a lot of powerful friends and going into battle with those friends by your side. Or on the other hand, angels could be vengeful. They could be quite angry at demons and can go into the battle with sword blazing, destroying everybody, throwing them around. cleansing the evil from the earth, from the ground of Sarkoris. And we implemented both sides of the angel, and it's up to you to choose whether it will be kind and merciful or vengeful and powerful. What other mythics do?
Interesting.
Azata. Azatas is a less known archetype. They're fighting for common people, not fighting for the grand cause of forces of good, but they want to help this person right here, right now. They live in a place called Elysium, which is epic version of ordinary nature. Have the biggest forest with huge trees, enormous mountains stretching into the sky, but it's not really a very safe place because it's nature, and they're well equipped to deal with that. Azatas also friends with a lot of creatures, and one of type of creatures that lives in Elysium is Havoc dragons. Havoc dragons are mischievous, rather big dragons that also have the same view of the world.
Rather big dragon? It's pretty small.
So when we make our first steps on the Azata way, small Havoc dragon just joins our side.
Oh, okay.
She's cute, very talkative, like a lot of talking.
Oh god.
And
God.
Very curious, and also enjoys sweets. As you grow in power,
oh man, this is made by a
growing
child.
in power as well, and
She
by the end
does
of the
get
game,
big.
you will be
Oh,
into the battle with a huge
probably
dragon
talking to the
full
enemy
of
to death.
powers, with
That's an awesome
powerful
power.
brass, powerful spells.
That would kill me.
Helping you. On the other hand, we have Aeon. Aeon is a cosmic judge of balance. They are about making everything right. And not just right, like following the law of some king over here. The right on the cosmic scale.
Let me just pause it real quick. See, this is exactly what we were talking about in the previous video, when there were different ways on how you can implement your we now know the word, your mythics. So you get different mythic feats, and you can treat how you deal with certain things as with your mythic. We already heard about the we already heard about the paladin. If he was like around godhood or the spirit of heaven or angels, will he be a vengeful one, or will he be a merciful one? With the Aeons, it looks like it's more towards nature, and we get to see probably different balances on that. And then now we get to experience... Actually, the other one is this Aeon, or is it... I think the previous one was... Let's see.
And not just right cosmic judge of balance. They are about making everything right.
Let's see.
Aeon.
Aeons.
Aeons
are the more
judge of balance.
cosmic people.
They are about making everything right.
Let's see what this is about.
Not just right, like following the law of some king over here. The right on the cosmic scale things. When somebody...
I like how even the developers can make this game and still at the bottom of the screen 2 players are dead. It's like they know they have a game that's absolutely difficult. They already know. So when they make a video, they're just like, 2 people over ours are dead. Oh, we're making a video. Just keep going.
Kill things.
Even they can't keep everybody alive.
Summon demon to the Galarian, they already committed a crime. Demons belong to the abyss. They not belong to this world. So when you are becoming an Aeon, first thing you will be getting is special kind of gaze. You will be seeing through the characters and understanding that those characters committed crimes, some kind of crimes.
Whoa!
But you can go and talk to them and understand if those crimes are heinous enough to be punished. And as time goes, your power grows, and you can find out even deeper secrets and deeper crimes wherever you go. And
So-
the powers is all about neutralizing the effects of powerful creatures. You are very good at defense.
So the Aeons are Redditors. The Aeons are just Twitter people. That's what the Aeons are like. He's like, look at these demons. He's like, I don't care if they're demons. What did they do in the past? I need to know. He's like, turns out they ain't supposed to be here. Banish them. Banish them. Banish them. What about this person that's just hanging out at the bar? What did he do in the past life? Huh? He used to be a criminal. Get him out. Knock him out. Get him out. He's like, just gonna keep on just going through their past, just figuring things out.
The mythic that was not so obvious but interesting choice is Demon. How Crusade will react to you becoming something they have to fight, and they're fighting for 100 years. And how demons will react to you.
I wanna see.
Another mythic that was not so obvious but interesting choice is Demon. How Crusade will react to you becoming something they have to fight, and they're fighting for 100 years. And how demons will react to the new kind of enemy. So we tried to take this idea and go with it. And
Go with it. Just go with it.
About rage.
Rage.
Will you succumb to your inner rage and just do what it tells you? Or will you try to somehow control it and remain more stable, I will say? And the theme goes throughout the whole demon part of the story, how it will control.
How are you gonna take care of these enemies? You're surrounded by three. Is he punching? Is he unequipped? Is he just?
Or probably balance is a bad thing, and probably we should just go all out and just destroy everything in our path.
Joe, you can tell that you have demon powers, or you're on the side of rage, when you could tell that either that character or whoever was playing was either had two people or he was alone, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure a lot of these characters are either good or they're on the side of good. Some are probably neutral, and then there's probably like maybe one person that's just like, let it all burn, But mostly, if you go down that side of rage, most likely a lot of people are going to leave. But maybe you can make that work to your benefit. Maybe that's just your style. But I'm going to notice, one thing when people are going to play. For some odd reason, when it comes to games like this with this amount of choice, they always go with, like, the good side or what they believe in. And then they play the game again, and they just go and they come back and play the game again, and they're just like, fuck everything. I don't know what it is. Everybody starts off good, and then on the second playthrough, they're just like, everyone must die. And I'm like, what? Oh, okay. I need to find that one person that's just like, let everything just burn. And then their second playthrough, like, okay, I'll be nice. I've never met that person before.
At least Trickster. Trickster comes out from the idea that not everybody will take the whole premise seriously. Just see it as a joke on a cosmic scale.
There it is!
And what is your part in this joke? Are you the one who is telling this joke, or probably the who is on the bad side of the joke? Trickster abilities is all about the breaking fourth wall in different senses.
Break into the
At some
fourth wall.
point of time, Trickster understands that the world he is in governed by his dice rolls. Everything there. And he's Trickster, he's good with cheating.
Ooh.
So he will cheat his way in this world. When attack misses because dice roll showing 1, it will become a critical hit because the dice roll becomes 20.
Keep it up and I might join your club.
Crusade, troops for Trickster are also quite strange. For example, one of the troops we will be selecting are based on very powerful but quite insane builds made by our players. For example, we have a special build that is great with folk art. Very great uncommon weapon that is good at tripping enemies. And you can summon those guys because those guys are also.
So you got abilities in this game that just he's like, I summon banana, and then you could just trip your enemies in the field of battle. That's just hilarious. That's that CC I'm talking about. That's that delicious CC I'm talking about. Also, I'm gonna give this guy some props because it's probably hard to speak English, especially with that accent. It's pretty hard. He's Polish, right? Polish? I think he's Polish. But he's trying to speak English through this whole thing, and he's doing a good job. So I'm understanding most of what he's saying, but yeah, he's doing good.
Very powerful, not very typical, but it's not the way of Trickster to go usual routes.
I just noticed
And
that he
there
has a
are
rainbow
some
blade.
more mythics. When we were doing a Kickstarter campaign, Locust and Dragon
And
were stretch goals, and we reached them, and we're very grateful for our backers for that.
Funded.
And of course, they're implemented into game, but
Involving?
they're also integrated into the story rather heavily, and it is very difficult to talk about them without spoiling how they work when they become available. I could just say that they also drastically change your experience of the game. Some of them even in more ways than we spoke recently, Lich or Demon or Angel.
No. Go back to what you just said.
Locust routes. And there are some more mythics. When we were doing a Kickstarter campaign, Locust and Dragon were stretch goals, and we reached them, and we're very grateful for
Locust and Dragon.
backers for that. And of course, they're implemented into game, but they're also integrated into the story rather heavily, and it is very difficult to talk about them without spoiling how they work when they become available. I could just say that they also drastically change your experience of the game. Some of them even in more ways than we spoke recently, Lich or Demon or Angel.
Only, at least from Demon or
Locust, but it's not the way of Trickster to go usual.
I just need to hear him say it a third time.
Some more mythics.
More.
When we were doing a Kickstarter campaign, Locust and Dragon were stretch goals, and we reached them, and we're very grateful for our backers for that. And of course, they're implemented into game, but they're also integrated.
Yo, they added 2 other mythics? They added Locust and Dragon. This is obviously a Locust right here, obviously, by just looking. You get to join a Dragon mythic kind of thing? Girls are going to love that. Girl, I love dragons. But ladies, listen. Ladies, I know you love your dragons. Listen, I've been to middle school and high school. I see you drawing dragons while the teachers are talking. Listen, I know. I fucking know you'll choose dragons. If it's in the game already, that's going to be really awesome. It sounded like he said that they're coming soon, but in actuality, he was just talking about like it's really integrated into the game, and it changes the story more ways than one. So it's in the game. He said it was in the game. So let me see that list that he just had.
When we were doing a Kickstarter campaign, Locust
Dismemberment
and Dragon were
Mythic Pass
stretch goals.
2 new Mythic Pass will become available. Yeah, it's funded right here. Feel free to become one of the Locusts. Let your allies be there. A stray word in your presence might burn them into a sacrifice to your powers. Destroy the demons invading from the abyss. Feed them to the swarm. Jeez. And then turn your gaze upon Galorian. Still hungry. No price is too high for the one whose urge for vengeance eats them alive. Jeez. If I remember correctly, the main bad guy had bugs on his. He had locust wings. Is that gonna? That's gonna be interesting. Learn the ways of wisdom and forgiveness as a magnificent golden dragon. Become a protector of the lesser races. Stretch your wings and lead the dragon flight into battle against the invaders. Banish the demons and their worshippers and find mercy in your heart for those who still have a chance for redemption. Hold on. I gotta do the Antonio Banderas thing. I'm sorry. It's hilarious. I love it when he does that. Just like, ooh. Anyway, what else is on here?
And we reached
New
them,
race.
and we're very grateful for
One
us
out
for-
of the 3. Ah, yeah, that's the thing that was funded between rats, which I don't know why I was choose. Who doesn't want to be a rat? Oh, you want to be a fox? You know what? The furries did it. The furries chose the foxes because foxes. The furries took over that whole poll. There was a choice between whatever the third one was, and then cats, and then rats. The rat one almost won. The other one didn't win. But the fox one, I know how you nerds are with your foxes. Okay? I've seen enough fox. I've seen it. And I'm telling your mom. Alright? That's disgusting. But listen, as soon as I saw the fox thing, I was like, well, rats lost. You put foxes in the game. Nerds love foxes. They do.
for that.
Evolving animal companions. Ooh, companions get armor and stuff.
Of course, the
How did the evolving animal companions cost more than the dragon and the locust thing? Whatever.
implemented into
New class, Scald. Poets, historians, and keepers of the lore who use their gifts.
the game, but
Ooh, Am I doing an analysis video? Is that what's happening right now?
and of course they're implemented into
This might sound Pathfinder. That's why they can't possible in a video game. The new goal will bring a full-scale progression system, unlocking several levels of customization and 2 armor sets for your animal companion. Awesome.
game.
Scald. Jeez, let me see Scald, because I know it's pertaining to Vikings. I hate you. I'm reading it. I'm getting it.
Of course, they're implemented into game.
Got it. I got enough. Skalds are poets, historians, and keepers of lore who use their gifts for oration and song to inspire allies into a frenzy rage. They balance a talent spirit with the very yada 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 events such as heroic battles. Okay, so they seem like a buffer. They seem like the type of person that buffs. Heightening these blah blah bloodier victories, nuance and often meanings, and he applies to emulate magic from other spellcasters. Seems like a buffer. Is that a giant horn on his back? That's my class. I'm gonna be a Skald. That's my class now. What's the one that costs themes performed? Ooh, they tried to hide that thing for me. I see it. Themes performed.
But they're also integrated into the story rather heavily, and it is very
Locust.
difficult to talk about them without spoiling how they work when they become available. I could
How
just
they
say
work
that
when they-
they also drastically change your experience of the game. Some of them even in more ways than we spoke recently, Lich or Demon or Angel. I hope you enjoyed this brief introduction into the Mythics in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. And if you're interested for more information about our game, please subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more.
Okay. Damn, that boy got a good ass mustache. I'm just gonna tell you. You know when you know somebody can pull off a mustache. Like my face is built for mustaches, so it's always going to constantly grow. But beard wise, not going to work out so much. I mean, the redheads get everything. Anyway, but we're gonna watch one more video that I actually wanted to. It was pertaining to one of these characters, one of these, and then we'll end it there. Like this. I'm gonna say his name wrong. Okay, handsome dude.
Over here. Hey, Commander, listen. I'll make you the deal of a lifetime. Take me with you, and we'll make a fortune together. I can sneak under a guard's nose to the places no one's supposed to enter, but everyone wants to go. I can fight. While you distract the enemy from the front, I attack from behind, striking where it hurts.
I like that.
I'm incredible, right? But that's not all. I dabble in magic as well. Need some lightning to fry your enemies, or a decent protection spell? Look no further.
Oh.
Need to fence some items or get your hands on some goods that aren't strictly legal? All you gotta do is say the word.
Jeffdo? Jared Leto? Whatever. You're called Jared Leto now. Jared Leto? You and me? Look at me. Jeffdo. Jared Jeffdo. Jared Jeffdo. I'm calling him Jared Jeffdo. Alright, Jeffdo. Listen, me and you, we're gonna be working together, okay? Cause I know how this game operates, okay? This game don't give you no money. So we gotta, you see what I'm saying? We gotta work together, you know, me and you. So I'm pretty sure you're okay with me going into any sort of mischief or any sort of decision making. Something tells me you're a little bit on the neutral side, so whatever I choose will work for both of us. So me and you give me the goods, and then I'll get you set up. You begin the good armor and the good weapons. Trust me, because this game will give me only 3 things if I just search around like a good little boy. They'll give me I'm gonna say a book, and I'm like, I like lore. That's cool. And then they'll give me like a coin, and how much that coin is gonna be cost? Probably like 5 gold. And they'll probably give me a broken sword. Those 3 things: a broken sword, like an antique coin that costs $3, and a book. That's it. But if me and you work together. Come on now.
See how useful I am? Wouldn't I be
money.
an asset to any operation? So what's it matter if I'm a thief who's currently locked up behind bars?
Yeah, who
Life's hard in
cares?
Canabras.
Exactly.
And twice as hard for a tiefling. To have demon blood running through your veins and to live in a city built on the edge of the world wound? Now that's what I call a cruel twist of fate. People already hate me just for being what I am. So one day I decided that they might as well hate me for what I do too. So I joined the Thieflings,
I like
a
this guy.
tiefling-only organization of robbers, thieves, and
Nice.
other fine ladies and gents forced to play the miserable hand they've been dealt. How did I end up in jail? Oh, it's quite the tale of betrayal and rotten luck. Release me, and I'll tell you all.
Jeffdo, you should have kept your mouth on that one. I mean, I appreciate you telling me some honesty, but don't tell me. He's like, how did I get here? Ah, betrayal, of course. That's Jeffdo. It's fine. He won't betray me. We'll see. We'll try to meet me in the middle, Jared Jeffdo.
All about it. And then I'll travel with you to your journey's end. You have my very honest word on it.
Jeffdo! Come on now, Jeffdo. Don't say it like that. Should I romance Jeffdo? Should I romance Jeffdo? Should I just, put it up his butt? And then make sure he don't do anything, no. It's like, oh man, I can't betray you. You do good work in bed. How can I betray you? Oh man, you're handsome and stuff, and you do a good job, and I'm gonna stop talking. Anyway, guys, that's it for that video. If you want to see more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, you know where to go. And, or better yet, give this game a shot yourself. But until then, I'll see you guys next time in the next episode. Peace.